what's up everybody? Brittany here with Diana. We're both physical therapists at Integrated Physical Therapy, and today we're going to be showing you how to improve your ankle dorsiflexion, which is just a fancy word for bringing the toes up towards your nose by moving the ankle. That movement is really important for things like running, squatting, anything that wants to keep you active. So if you notice that your ankles are stiff or you have a limitation, then stay tuned and follow along with this video. So I'm going to have you watch Diana do a squat, and if this is something that you notice happens to you when you squat, then you might need to improve that dorsiflexion in the ankles. So Diana, go ahead, face sideways for the camera, and then squat down. And you'll notice that as she gets down, if she doesn't have that ability for the shins to come forward, her heels are going to start to lift up off the ground, right? So that limitation in the ankle here is stopping her from being able to come forward all the way. Now, if you have full ankle mobility, and I'm going to have her show it the right way, she's able to come down, her butt can get lower to the floor, and that shin comes forward over the toes. So if you notice when you go down to try a squat, you get stuck in that spot, then what I want you to do is try out these three things at home. The first one is going to be a little calf stretch, which you can do with or without a step. The first one we're going to show you, you can go ahead and grab onto just the side of the table here. Let's do it sideways so they can see the angle. Perfect. And then let's say we're stretching out the right calf here. So right foot is going to step back. Good. And then she's going to lean into that left leg, keeping the right foot totally straight. So bring that, there we go. Good. And you're driving this heel down, keeping the knees straight, driving forward into that left foot. And where do you feel the most stretch there?
On my calf, for sure.
Okay. And a little bit higher up towards the knee, right?
Yep.
Good. So you're going to hold that for about 3 rounds of 30 seconds. As it starts to loosen up with each repetition, you can shift your body weight even a little bit more forward. Good. And as long as that heel stays down and you're driving through both directions, you're going to feel that stretch through the upper part of the calf here, that gastroc area. There's 2 parts of the calf that feeds into the Achilles tendon. Both of those are super important to address. So if we want to get the soleus, which is a little bit lower down, then Diana's going to go into that same kind of stretch. Perfect. She's 1 step ahead. And then give that knee a little bit of a bend. So now where do you feel that stretch compared to the other one?
A bit lower.
Okay, so you should feel that when you bend the knee a little bit lower down, closer to the ankle. Same kind of direction though, she's still driving forward through that front leg. Even though this heel's off the ground, she's still pushing down in this direction, so you're getting that angle to kind of spread across the body. This right here, that soleus comes right underneath where that muscular portion of the calf is. So just below that is where you're going to feel the most of the stretch. Okay, the third way to improve that dorsiflexion of the ankle is by actually working on the joint itself. So we just loosened up the muscles, we gave it that pliability to move into the direction that we want, but if there's stiffness in the joint or stiffness in the capsule that surrounds the joint, then you're never going to get that full translation forward. So what we're going to do here, you can tie an anchor band down to anywhere. So if you have like a bed frame or something super sturdy, you want to get a pretty thick band, something kind of like a Rogue band and a little bit thicker than a TheraBand. And then for the sake of the video, we'll do it with this left side so you guys can see. We've got a step positioned right in front, and you want to get the band just underneath where those 2 bony parts of your ankle are, right? So if you touch, you can kind of feel both sides. You're going to hook right underneath there. Okay, how's that feel, okay?
Pretty good.
Awesome, so from this position now, she's got her foot up on a step, the band is anchored a little bit lower, and she's going to start to drive forward into that stuck position and hold there for about 10 seconds. There shouldn't be any pain. You might feel a little tension in the front of the ankle. That's okay, as long as when you come out of it after that 10 seconds that it totally goes away. So when you come back after 10 seconds, you'll let it rest a little bit and then come right back forward into it. Again, just driving forward, keeping that heel down and using this band to give you a little bit of extra pressure in the opposite direction, so we're getting that glide inside the joint. So you've got those 3 moves that you can use to try and improve the way your ankle's moving, as if you're pulling your toes up towards your nose, things that you need for squatting, running, anything physical. You've got the gastroc stretch with the knee straight, soleus with a little bit of a bend, and then you have that banded move using a step in front of you where you really just drive the knee forward over the toes. If you try those 3 things, you should notice a big difference in the way that your ankle moves. So check it out and let us know how it goes.